So you telling me United States codes don't work?
No, I'm telling you, you don't know them.
For the record, I am DeMarcus Bay, the implied surety for DeMarcus Contrell Brown. And I would like to file a motion in the court for additional 30 days for me to seek counsel. Is the defendant in error free to go? My name is not spelled in all capital letters. Matter of fact, I filed
Mr. Bay.
All right, guys, today we've got one of the funniest sovereign citizen meltdowns I've ever seen. This goes foolin' crazy trying to tell the judge he's a foreign national, like that somehow means the law doesn't apply to him. But the best part here, he actually brings in one of his sovereign citizen buddies to represent him, because apparently two confused people are better than one. Also, the judge is very hilarious in this one, and she is not putting up with any of it. But let's go ahead and dive and let me know in the comments while you guys watch what you think this guy's IQ is. I'm going to guess it's somewhere around room temperature, but it's probably way lower.
All right, DeMarcus Contrell Brown.
Your Honor, we were representing him, but we are going to be submitting a withdrawal to you. You should have it shortly.
All right, Mr. Brown, are you represented by somebody else?
Yeah. For the record, I am DeMarcus Bay, the implied surety for DeMarcus Contrell Brown. And I would like to file a motion in the court for additional 30 days for me to seek counsel.
Okay, so Mr. Bay, yes, aka Marcus Contrell Brown, so you're seeking a continuance to get new counsel?
Yes.
Okay, do you have someone in mind, sir?
I not right now. I'm seeking counsel.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to give you a continuance for 30 days, or I'm sorry, until January 5th. But by that time, you need to have counsel on board when they come back so that they can talk to the state to determine if there's anything they can work out on your case, or if they need to get all of the information necessary for a trial, if that's what you choose to do. So by January 5th, I will expect that you will have counsel.
Well, I have paperwork on the docket that haven't been rebutted. I have affidavits of truth that haven't been rebutted.
Okay, sir, we don't do affidavits. People have to appear in person because there's a confrontation clause in the United States Constitution that says witnesses, you have the right to confront witnesses in person. So we don't do affidavits, okay? If you have witnesses that are going to present testimony or evidence on your behalf, then you have to have them come to court and be sworn in and testify at that time, okay? So we're not doing any dismissing and all of that stuff. No, sir. When you get your counsel, they'll be able to discuss it with the state, and then y'all can present whatever to the court. And the accusing deputy must be present too, right? Okay. So the people always say that, but here's the thing. The state gets to choose whatever witnesses they wish to bring, just like your side gets to choose whatever witnesses you wish to bring. You can't rely on them to bring the person that you want. So if you want to subpoena someone to appear for trial, then you need to subpoena them. You cannot rely on the state to bring your witness. Okay. Okay. I got you. So, all right. Anything else? And jurisdiction can be challenged at any time, right? No, sir. Jurisdiction rests with this court because this is where the locus of the incident is.
I could be wrong here, but I definitely think this sovereign citizen is just stalling. Like, it really feels like this sovereign citizen is just hoping the judge will give him more time to find a real lawyer and push the case back a little bit. But I just don't get how sovereign citizens think. Like, why would you try the same tired sovereign citizen script when it has literally never worked and court judges shut the sovereign citizen nonsense down every single time? It literally feels like you're trying to watch somebody unlock a door with a banana and expecting it to work. Like, these people are just so out of reality, I swear. But I know I say this a lot because it's kind of conflicting in these cases. But do you guys think he's playing dumb here? Or do you think he's actually convinced the law doesn't apply to him? Let's dive back in.
Well,
Mr. Bay, let me just explain something to you. Mr. Bay, listen to me. Okay. I went to school for 3 years for this. That's full time. If I had gone part time, it'd have been 4 or 5 years. And I have been working since, oh Lord, I ain't gonna give my age, but I've been a lawyer and a judge for quite some time. I've been a judge for 10 years as of this year. A lot of times people come before me because they've learned stuff from other people, or they've gone online, or they've read it themselves. But I tell you, it doesn't work the way you think it works. And so there's a set of statutes, cases, procedures, all of those things that we have to learn. In fact, let me show you something.
Well, how do you have?
Wait. You see this book right here? This is just this year's edition of all the stuff that I have to be able to find to figure out what's going on in your case. This is just this year's edition. And I got a book like this that includes evidence and procedure. I got a whole wall of books. So when you come in here challenging jurisdiction and all of this stuff people have taught you, it's not books.
Can I show you my Black Law Dictionary?
No, sir. Because Black's Law, that's a dictionary. That's not the full case. You know, you come in with all of these ideas about how you think the law works, but every lawyer in here has done at least 3 years of law school and trainings, trials, all of those things. So you're not going to change the way we do things. So the best thing to do is to get an attorney who can talk to the state about your case, and then we can get this resolved. Your case is pretty simple. You got traffic offenses.
Well, I still want you to prove on the record that you have subject matter jurisdiction, personal jurisdiction.
I'm not proving anything on the record, sir. I wear the robe. They put me in this position. I've been here 10 years. If I didn't have subject matter jurisdiction, I wouldn't be here.
So it's not a difference between public and private for the record. There's no difference.
Sir, get an attorney.
Okay, all right. January 5th.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And Mr. Bay/Brown, you've indicated that you wish to have an attorney, so I'm going to rely on the fact that you're going to have an attorney. Don't come back here with the same stuff, and I already told you it's not going to work.
So you're telling me United States codes don't work?
No, I'm telling you, you don't know them. So first of all, right here. The United States codes don't work in Georgia because Georgia has its own code, OCGA.
So the meaning of driver is different in Georgia?
Yes, sir.
But according to 49.
Mr. Bay, I'm not doing this with you. Get an attorney. Okay. Thank you, sir. You're free to go. We'll see you on January 5th at 11 a.m.
Okay, so before we jump into the most heated part of this whole case, prepare to lose some brain cells. Here, I've already lost a couple just from watching the first few minutes here. So consider this your warning. This is definitely going to make you dumber. But in all seriousness, guys, let's dive right in, because this sovereign citizen actually brought his sovereign citizen buddy along, claiming he's an attorney general, and fun fact, that's actually illegal if he's out here practicing law without a license. You can't just wake up one day and decide you're a lawyer. But apparently in sovereign citizen world, that's how it works. Let me know your thoughts while we watch. Let's go ahead and dive in here.
So, DeMarcus Cantrell Brown.
I have interest in that matter. Is the defendant in error free to go?
Is the who, what?
Is the defendant in error free to go?
No.
Well, let the record show the defendant in error is ordered to state and participate.
Okay, who is the defendant in error? That's a new one for me.
The all cap name is trust that I am a beneficiary of. My name is not spelled in all capital letters. I have a court order decree saying that.
Okay, Mr. Bay. Mr. Bay, do you have an attorney representing you, sir?
Attorney General, my attorney general is online. You may speak to me, sir.
Is the attorney general, Mr. Bay, hold on. Let me ask my question before you tell me something crazy. Is the attorney general a member of the State Bar of Georgia?
I'm a non-state actor. I'm a foreign national. Matter of fact, I filed
Mr. Bay. Mr. Bay, I don't care if you were Alexander Putin, the premier of Russia. If you are in Georgia and you're represented by an attorney, that attorney would have to be a member of the State Bar of Georgia. Foreign national or not. Just as if you went to another country and you had an attorney represent you, that attorney would have to meet the requirements of that country and of that state. Okay, Mr. Attorney, Mr. Bay, hush. Mr. Attorney General.
I'm trying to set a record.
Mr. Bay, Mr. Attorney General, are you a member of the State Bar of Georgia? You want to unmute for me?
Speak, bro.
I know I could be pretty harsh on judges sometimes for not putting their foot down on these sovereign citizens, but I think this judge did a fantastic job. I'm not sure of her name off the top of my head, but she was amazing, no nonsense, no patience for stupidity, just straight up handling business. I think it was a solid 10 out of 10 performance. I mean, she's right up there with the glorious Judge Oakley. I mean, dumb and dumber they didn't even stand a chance here. It honestly kind of felt like they were trying to perform some kind of one-off Broadway musical, except one of them thought he was a pirate assassin, and the other was just a mentally handicapped idiot fumbling his way through fake laws. I mean, you couldn't script a better disaster if you tried. I almost feel bad for the judge having to sit through this, but at the same time, watching her shut them down was just comedy gold. But let me know what you guys think about this whole thing, do you guys think the judge handled it the right way, or do you think she could have been a little tougher on these sovereign citizen clowns? Let me know in the comments. I mean, personally, I think she was as patient as humanly possible considering she had to listen to them butcher basic legal concepts for way too long. And if I can find the second part of this hearing, I'll definitely be posting it, because I need to see how much more this train re-gets. Something tells me they didn't suddenly find a real lawyer and start making sense. I mean, with the way this case is going, I would not be surprised if one of them tried to claim the courtroom itself was a foreign country. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. I post every single day, so stay tuned for more sovereign citizen madness. And seriously, I really appreciate every single one of you guys for watching and commenting. I really love reading your comments. Even if I don't reply, I do read every single comment. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, everyone. -4.